Lead code 774, minimize max distance to gas station. This is a classic binary search on answer problem, but with a twist, floating point binary search. By the end of this video, you know exactly how to solve it. Let's understand the problem first. You have gas stations sitting at different positions on a number line. You need to add exactly k new gas stations, and these can go anywhere, even at decimal positions like 3.5 or 7.25. Your goal? After placing all k stations, the biggest gap between any two neighboring stations should be as small as possible. Think of it like this: you want to spread out the new stations so no two adjacent stations are too far apart. Let's look at an example. Stations at 1, 7, and 15. We have two new stations to add. The gaps are 6 between 1 and 7, and 8 between 7 and 15. Right now the penalty is 8. That's the biggest gap. If we place one station at 4.5 in the first gap, and one at 11 in the second gap, we get gaps of 3.5, 2.5, 4, and 4. The max gap is now 4.0. That's the best we can do. So the answer is 4.0. Visualize it on a number line. Before adding stations, we have 1, 7, and 15 with gaps of 6 and 8. After strategically placing two new stations at 4.5 and 11, the biggest gap drops from 8 down to 4. We minimized the maximum distance. That's exactly what the problem asks. Can we try all possible placements? Absolutely not. The new stations can go at any decimal position. There are literally infinite choices. With k stations each having infinite options, brute force is completely impossible. But here's the key insight: we don't search for where to place stations. Instead, we binary search on the answer itself, the maximum distance. Here's the magic pattern: binary search on answer. Flip the question. Don't ask where to place stations. Ask, can we make every gap at most d, using k or fewer new stations? If d works, then any bigger d also works. This property is monotonic. So we binary search on d to find the smallest value that's still feasible. How do we check if a distance d is achievable? For each gap g between two existing stations, we need floor of g divided by d new stations. For example, if a gap is 10 and we want max distance 3, we need floor of 10 over 3 is equal to 3 new stations. That splits the gap into 4 segments, each of size at most 3.33. Add up the stations needed for all gaps. If the total is k or less, d is feasible. Let's dry run with d equals 4. Gap between 1 and 7 is 6. Floor of 6 over 4 is 1. Need 1 station. Gap between 7 and 15 is 8. Floor of 8 over 4 is 2. Need 2 stations. Total needed is 3, but we only have k equals 2. Not feasible. So d equals 4 is too small. We need a slightly bigger d. The binary search converges to exactly 4.0 as the optimal answer. Now the binary search setup. This is floating point, not integer. Left starts at 0, right at a very large number like 10 to the 8th. We loop while right minus left is greater than 10 to the minus 6, that's our precision. Unlike integer binary search, we don't do mid plus 1 or mid minus 1. We just set left equals mid or right equals mid. The range shrinks each time until it converges. Here's the full C++ solution. Set low to 0 and high to 10 to the 8th. While high minus low is greater than 10 to the minus 6, calculate mid. If we can achieve max distance mid with k stations, search lower, set high to mid. Otherwise search higher, set low to mid. When the loop ends, low is our answer, the minimum possible maximum distance. And here's the can achieve helper function. Loop through each pair of adjacent stations. For each gap, calculate how many new stations we need. That's the integer part of gap divided by max district. Add them all up. If the total needed is k or less, return true. Simple, clean, and runs in O of n time. Let's trace the algorithm. Stations 1, 7, 15 and k equals 2. Low is 0, high is very large. The first few iterations quickly narrow down to a small range. When mid is 4.5, gap 6 needs 1 station, gap 8 needs 1 station, total 2. Feasible. So high becomes 4.5. When mid is 3.8, gap 6 needs 1, gap 8 needs 2, total 3 which exceeds k, not feasible. So low becomes 3.8. The search converges to approximately 4.0. That's our answer. Let me explain why floor of gap over D gives the right count. If we have a gap of size G and want each piece to be at most D, we need floor of G over D cuts, which means floor of G over D new stations. This creates floor of G over D plus 1 equal segments. Each segment has size G divided by that count, which is guaranteed to be at most D. It's like cutting a rope. The number of cuts equals the number of new points. This is a key difference you must know. Integer binary search uses low less than or equal to high, with mid plus 1 and mid minus 1. Float binary search uses a precision check, high minus low greater than epsilon. And you just set low equals mid or high equals mid. No plus or minus 1. For this problem, with range 10 to the 8th and precision 10 to the minus 6, it takes about 47 iterations to converge. Time complexity, the binary search runs about 47 iterations. Each feasibility check scans all n minus 1 gaps in O of n. Total is O of n times log of m over epsilon, where m is the search range and epsilon is the precision. Space is O of 1, we only use a few variables. Super efficient. When should you use this pattern? Whenever you see minimize the maximum or maximize the minimum. When the answer space is continuous, like distances or rates, use float binary search. The feasibility check must be monotonic. If D works, all values in one direction also work. Similar problems include magnetic force between balls, Coco eating bananas, ship packages, and split array. Watch out for these common mistakes. Don't use integer binary search with mid plus 1 and mid minus 1. That doesn't work for floats. Don't use ceiling for station count. Floor is correct because we count cuts, not segments. Don't set the right bound too small. Use 10 to the 8th to be safe. And always use 10 to the minus 6 precision. The problem requires it. Quick recap. This problem is classic binary search on the answer, floating point addition. For each candidate distance D, check if floor of gap over D stations per gap totals K or less. Time complexity is n times log of m over epsilon, super efficient. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. See you in the next one.